Oh, I couldn't see your finger. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mission and Ministry with Father Reginald Samuels. Well, I'm not Father Reginald. Unfortunately, Father got called away at the last minute. Duty always calls when you're a priest. God bless him. He will drop everything at a hat's notice to go and serve our community. That's how amazing he is, and we love him for that. So, jumping in, my name is Jason Garcia, and I am the Director of Communications here at St. Laurence, and today we have a fantastic guest. I'd like to introduce to everyone Dr. Christine Hernandez.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Exhausted.
Are you?
Yeah, it's the baby thing.
It's the baby thing.
It's the baby thing.
I understand that completely.
My wife takes mercy on me. During the week, she will sleep in a different room, unfortunately. But during the weekend, I will have. Oh, she's talking to you. I will have her back in the room, and then I start the cycle of exhaustion again, and then I spend the rest of the week recovering. But yeah,
Just goes and goes and
Yes,
goes.
yes,
I know.
yes.
I have four from ranging from 6 to 16, and you would think it would maybe get easier because you're not up all night, but then it's all kinds of other things. So you just never know.
Well, see, the thing is, I already slept poorly as it is, and now it's even worse. So, but yeah, no.
I'll pray for you.
Oh, thank you.
And sympathize from afar.
Yes, yes. And just to finish that thing, we're gonna upping security. We're gonna have name tags with our faces on them.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's
How
going to be
about that?
fascinating.
Yeah. So everyone, we have these right now with our names and such, but now we're gonna have our faces on them. I'm not sure the style yet, but we'll.
So is this going to be like a driver's license thing, like where you're just like mugshot, or is it going to be like a friendly face?
Friendly face. I'm gonna do a headshot day.
Oh, yay. Okay.
So now it's doubly. I get everything for the website, for all the photos I need, and then I'm going to be able to have the photos for our name tag. So.
Wow.
50.
So you have stepped into this role yourself, and you're just like boom, bang, bang. You're just amping that up, man.
Yeah. All of this is implementing the ideas that I wanted to do. Father Reginald had an idea, crowned them together, and here we are, mission and ministry. Sans Father.
That's okay, though.
That is A-okay. We miss him. But back to what we're here for. Christine, you are pretty much the director of all the faith ministries, right?
All the faith formation.
Faith
yes.
formation. Mm-hmm. So it's director of faith formation.
Director of faith formation. That's me.
So what formations?
Sure. So formally, this office was called religious education. And you'll still see that in a number of churches, but we refer to it as faith formation. And so we oversee ongoing formation, that is faith development, both learning and this balance of head, heart, and mind throughout all ages. So we're talking from 0 all the way to 100 plus, 99 plus, however you want to put it. So yeah, so it's itty bitties, families with young ones. It gets a little bit more formal formation, kind of like classes, and then small groups as we get to our elementary faith formation. We have middle school, which is EDGE, which is based out of Life Team. It's small groups, really vibrant, a lot of good energy. And then high school, even more energy, large group talks, and a lot of great spiritual experiences throughout this formation of participating in adoration and the sacraments. And then adults as well. So we have some young adult groups that we oversee, and then all kinds of things that our adults can do to learn more about their faith, expand what they know, but also deepen what faith is in their hearts and minds. So, yeah, faith formation.
That's a lot.
It's a whole lot, yeah.
How do you find time in the day to direct all those? Or I know you got a lot of coordinators under you.
Yeah, so that's really what it is we have an amazing team in faith formation. We have coordinators for our young children through elementary school, coordinator for middle school, high school, and adults. And that adult team will work with families seeking baptism for their infants, as well as OCIA. Our high school team works with teens in confirmation, and then our elementary team will work with those seeking first sacraments, also teenagers as well. So it's really the team of faith formation that does all of this. So thankfully, I don't have to find time in my day to implement all these things, but I get to work with an amazing team that makes it happen.
So you do get to go home.
Sometimes. Yes, I do. I'm very thankful for that because I have a wonderful family that I like to see and spend time with. But it is this team that makes it possible. They're pretty awesome.
Every time I go to do photos or do a video recap of one of our many awesome events we do here, you're there. Usually in charge of something.
Yeah.
I think the first thing I ever went to with you was the ice cream social.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the cool things y'all do. Basically, Build Your Own Sunday. I'm sorry, it's called the Build Your Own Sunday.
It was, yeah. It was our family gather night, and I was there that night leading the charge because we were in between staff, and Naomi Henry is now coordinator of First Sacraments and Families, so she's now stepped into that role. But that particular night, it was actually really exciting for me. Those opportunities I get to jump in and directly minister to people, and so I get to have fun with kids and families. So that was a great night to build Sundays and get to know families. But to me, in faith formation, in my particular role, because I'm not doing the direct ministry as much, my presence, I hope, is felt, especially when we're starting off things or they're big nights, because we are here for people. And we're here for our parish and community. And it's all about building those relationships so that we can build from there to get to know more about our faith and deepen that faith.
Excellent. So one of the biggest goals of this entire show for Father Reginald and for St. Laurence as a whole is to be able to get what the ministry leaders do as a whole out to the entire congregation, to the whole family, so they know what's going on, what we do, and what it is. So what other awesome events will y'all have going on that the parish can attend?
Awesome. Thank you for asking that question. So September is our big month. It's when we're kicking off all of our faith formation pieces. So we are starting classes and small groups that will last through May about. And so typically for those events, you register. Our registration's April and May. It's important for us that people get into that registration piece because we're looking to out for their safety, well-being, and their discipleship. We want to intentionally walk with people. So that's key. But apart from that, we have lots of opportunities where people can jump in. So our family gather nights are one of those opportunities. After 9 a.m. Mass, we occasionally have something called PALS for parents and littles. With families with kids under 5. We have coming up a wonderful adult faith seminar. Stacy Transakos, who is a scientist who converted to Catholicism, is going to be speaking to our parish. So that's coming up. And we have a bunch of small groups that people can join, whether it's families, couples with young children, older adults. We have so many opportunities for people to join in and get involved, and I would say maybe less formal ways as well. Bible studies, our Tuesday morning Bible study, it's been around a long time.
It's huge.
It's huge, and we have some amazing people that run that piece. And I'm not talking about staff. I'm talking about parishioners, long-term parishioners who give so much of their heart and soul to leading other parishioners. And it's huge, and they get so much out of it, and I'm just amazed to occasionally peek in and see what's going on. So
yeah, I was walking by this past Tuesday, and I was struck on how big it is. You see, you guys really have to understand the magnitude of it. We don't just host it in a classroom or in a side room. It's in the Marion Hall in the AMC, our biggest room we have, because it's so massive.
Talking several hundred people for that particular piece. And then there are other smaller groups that we have multiple Bible studies. For women, for men, for young people as well. So just tremendous opportunity because we serve so many people. It's incredible. I thought when I was working in schools that some of the high schools I worked with were huge. And then I came to St. Laurence and I was like, whoa, look at the people we serve, we get to work with who serve back, and it's just, I'm amazed by it all the time.
Yeah, and I've only been here since June, the first week of June, and from so many stories, from like those Bible studies that are huge and the other events that we have are big, people meet their spouses and these things, people's children, they meet their best friends there. I guess adults meet their best friends there at these things. It's such a big family, it's such a big community, and it's so awesome that you get to be overlooking all of these events that bring everyone together. Now, do you have what's your biggest event you host?
The biggest event that we host, that's a really good question. Our adult faith seminar is pretty big. What I would shift that a little bit and say that our biggest piece that we host is really our ongoing formation. So on a given life night for teens, we might have 400 teens coming through on a Sunday night, sometimes even more than that. On an edge night, depending on the night, it could be 300 kids coming through. Same thing for CCE. So those are probably our heaviest hitters, if you will, because we are serving that many kids. So it's really, that's weekly. That is an ongoing basis, just to give you some perspective there. So just with children and teens alone, we're serving about 1,500. And then we have our adults as well, which gets even bigger. So
I can imagine. And my office neighbor, Justin, he's in charge of the adults. So I know that keeps him nice and busy, and
it sure does.
Constantly seeing new people coming in. And thanks to our new Holy Father, the Chicago American man himself, Pope Leo the Lion, he's just so much interest now. It's so awesome.
Well, and that's the other thing, because we can talk about the sheer size of some of what we do, but I think within all of that is the dynamism of the Holy Spirit working in this family. And so you mentioned Justin in the interviews that he's doing to bring people into OCIA and into the Catholic Church. Our other youth ministers, elementary ministers, and so on, who are walking with families through their sacraments. How do we get to this sacrament? It's a journey, of growing and learning, and that's what I think is so cool. Is even beyond the big numbers, is how we're working in this dynamism with the Holy Spirit to bring people closer to Christ. That's pretty cool.
It is really, really awesome. Mr. Brian, do we have any questions from Facebook? We are live.
Oh, wonderful.
Never pitched to everyone. I forgot to pitch to everyone. If you have questions for Christine, to post them in the comments section.
Please do. That would be fabulous.
No? Okay. We got a few more minutes. Yeah. Got another 8 minutes. So if anyone is looking to jump into any of them or get their children into one of the formations, how do they go about doing that?
Great question, and that's one I super appreciate. So when it comes to ongoing faith formation, look to April and May. That's our biggest times for registration, so that's really key. But I would encourage you, if you have questions, please reach out to us so we can go over it with you. But April and May to register. For faith formation, it's all about learning your faith. If you're in 9th grade, we'll put you into a 9th grade group. If you're in 10th grade, a 10th grade group. 5th grade, a 5th grade group. It's not like you have to pass to go to the next level of faith formation. We just want you to become a part of this so we can help you grow in your faith. So that's one way to do that. We have a number of special events which you would register for as well, and you can learn about those on our webpage. It's a great place to go, or again, go ahead and call us. We also have a couple of Instagram pages you can look at for Life Teen and Edge, in addition to our main page and everything. But that's faith formation. The one thing I would point out that's helpful for our parishioners to know more about is sacrament preparation. Sacrament preparation in our archdiocese is a 2-step process. So you would do a prerequisite year of faith formation to really, if you haven't been in faith formation, we really want to kind of prime your mind and your heart and get to know more about your faith. And then your second year is when you would do your sacrament prep along with faith formation. What I love about St. Laurence is we have so much to offer. We have in-person CCE or Life Teen or Edge. We have a home study that you can be a part of. And what the beauty of that is parents are teaching their kids, and it's so cool to see that happen. And then we also have a family faith option, which families gather once a month to learn about their faith and connect with other families. So a lot of options for that formation. And then that second step is the sacrament preparation. So first sacraments is our 2nd grade and up, and confirmation, teen confirmation is high school 10th grade up. We also have adult confirmation for 18 and older who are out of high school. But for those younger ones, it's that 2-step process of faith formation 1 year, faith formation a 2nd year, and then sacrament preparation. And what's beautiful about that, I think, is seeing the growth that happens within that time period. Ideally, we hope that everyone can continue their formation every year, because we don't stop learning as little ones. We continue to learn as adults, and that's what we hope for all people.
All right. Anything else that you want to share with everyone watching?
I would, man, there's so much there that I know.
But you're on a time budget,
right? I am. I know.
We'll have to have you back on.
That would be great.
Get the part 2 going.
I think I would just share with people is that we want to partner with people. We want to answer their questions. We want to get to know their situations and circumstances because we want you to be here. I want people to know that they're welcome. We want to partner with them. So reach out, speak up, let us work with you. And I think it's going to be some amazing things that happen. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I really, really appreciate you coming on. Kind of last minute. I think I told her, a day or two ago. I was like,
yes.
Hey, Christine, I ain't going to guess. You come on? So she said yes. So she is so awesome for doing that. We really appreciate it. Brian, cut to my camera. We'll get the outro going. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this episode with Christine Hernandez, the coordinator of everything faith-related, of everything. Please, if you like this, like the video. Share it with all your friends so they can know all about our faith formation and all the really awesome events that we have going on with our gather nights and such. And of course, follow us on all of our social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X. Maybe we might have a TikTok nowadays. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Brian will do the TikTok dances. That's all we got for you today. We're going to throw up the timer for the next guest. So don't go anywhere. We will be back. All right, take us out of here, Brian.